Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, on the series Strategy Game, and we are returning to Hearts of Iron 4, playing as Germany. Now, we are trying to overcome the resistance of the Indians in this area here. We are battling against Supply and the Indians as well. Let's see whether our plan of bringing up a couple of motorized divisions and other things, and maybe achieving breakthrough here is going to work. I do not know, but I'm certainly hoping that it will. We also have an airbase now, so we do have a little bit more air support. I'm hoping it will do something. I don't know. Let's see. Let's see. Now, the other thing that we could try to do to break through this little stalemate that we have got is ultimately maybe potentially attack Afghanistan and maybe come through, in particular this pass through here in Kabul. Now, just to prepare for that eventuality, what I want to do is set up a little bit of a rail line down here that comes down there. Yeah, you know what? Let's keep it at level 1. But I wanna make sure that that is something that we could do, if at all possible. You know what? We're gonna keep it at a level 2. But maybe, just maybe, it's gonna work out. We are also setting up a little bit more supply lines down here, just so that we can connect things up quickly whenever that does arise. Anything else that we want to do? No, I think we are fine here. So just a small update here. We are training a lot of our units. A lot of them have lost quite a bit of their training over the time, but they're just going to train up until they are experienced, and at that point that's going to be alright. Good. So without further ado, let's resume the game here. I don't think there's much else to do. Yeah. So you guys, you're actually also training. That's alright. You're going to be finished with that fairly quickly, and then you can resume your stuff there. Ooh, advanced computing machine. Now, do you want to go for rockets? Rockets are fun, so why not? Why not indeed? Well, we could do a lot of good things here. And you know what I want to do? Paratroopers. Let's get at least some paratroopers that we can train up. And that should be fun. Oh, we do have a couple of unassigned divisions here. You're going to be part of a new army here just because I don't know what to do otherwise for the very moment. But that's going to work out in the meantime. Now it is March, I think, so soon we're going to see that timing is going to be a little bit better over here. So you guys are going to hang about there now on this supply link. And you're telling me that you don't have enough supplies here, do you? Demanded supplies is 15. Why doesn't that work out? Let's wait a day or two to see whether the motorized troops here are going to be looking a little bit better. How much supply do you have? 33. Is that getting better over time? 33, 33, 33? No. Why? From level 4, 30. Your demanded supplies are 15. Using 80 trucks. Then I don't understand. We do have enough trains. We do have a proper rail line running down here of level 4. Why do you suffer so badly? 33 supply. Let's try to move out half of you. I don't think that should be it though, should it? That's a little bit peculiar. How are you guys doing? Yeah, you're going to be trained up fairly quickly here. That's not too worrisome. Lots of convoys being lost all over the place. Ooh, enter destroyer. Ooh, I did do one thing, and that is I set my... not the Schwarzmeerflotte, the Minenlegers towards over here. And apparently they did cross the channel there alright, so that's good. So let's take you guys then and ask you to actually do some mine laying in the Iberian coast. I think that'd be fantastic. There should be a lot of traffic running through there. So putting a couple of mines down there I think is going to be a good idea. Should make it a little bit easier for us at least. Alright guys, how are you doing over here? Okay, you know what? That looks better now, does it? Supply state is 60%. And you're storing up some supply. That's good at least. I mean, 60% is still not brilliant. You guys are doing fine. You guys are And 95%. So it is about being in the same province, is it? That's peculiar. I did not know that was a thing. Are you gonna feel better here? Yeah, you do. How though? I mean, why? So if you're sitting on the supply hub itself, you're not doing as hot, but if you are a little bit away from that, it works. I don't understand. I do not understand. Let's give them a couple of days here to prepare. And then what we're going to do is we're going to try to throw you forward. I'm not exactly sure where to, but we do need to capture supply bases a little bit more forward. This one is being constructed, but it's only going to finish in June, so I'm not going to rely on that. There's one over here, mountains, that's not going to work. This one is tempting, but it is difficult to push through here, and they have an easy way to reinforce that. So I'm almost thinking that we should try to get down here towards Karachi and or that area there. Also, our supply situation down there is decent at the very least, so maybe let's try to do that. We're going to wait here for a moment. Light flame tanks, are we not producing them? Yeah, we are. Why are you telling me that we're not producing them? Is there one reason or another why you wouldn't take basic light flame tanks? You can do Panzer IIs. And the same applies for the Stadtkämpfer here. Huh? No idea why they didn't do that. Now you should be fine, yeah? Nah, we'll probably update at some point. Okay, let's check briefly on everyone else. You guys doing fine. Yeah, you are training up. There's no particular reason why we should try to attack that immediately. You guys all doing okay here. I do not see a lot of battles happening here with have destroyer involvement, so we're going to ignore that for the moment. And indeed, focus on this area here then. Good. 3 divisions down here, 4 divisions over there, 4 there. Everything a little bit quiet. Let's try to break it. Guys, come down here. Come as fast as you can. Don't lose your organization. And then once everyone is down here, we're going to do an immediate attack on some of these positions. Good that you're moving out. That means you're going to be less entrenched. There's no way how we can attack from more than one direction though, which is slightly annoying. But you gentlemen are moving out here. In 1 day, 15 hours, you're going to be out. Let's wait until then. I think it is going to make our life a lot easier. Okay, you guys are moving down, are moving out down here. That's alright. 1 day, 13 hours, and this is 21 hours. Okay, in exactly 21 hours, we're going to go for it. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Move out! We are suffering already from low supply. There we go. Okay, so here's the deal. You guys attack Karachi. You guys attack this area. We want to pin them in. One of you, that's completely token attack. Right, that's okay. You guys attack here now. This is really the attack that we're looking for. Hopefully we're going to overwhelm them. Everything else is just a decoy. 93%. One of them has been kicked out. The rest are going to fight more strongly because they are entrenched. Whew. I'm actually a little bit excited there. This is tense. Right. Let's not get completely tunnel vision. Convoy. Yeah, they do have destroyers here. You know, what I want to do then is let's grab our light cruisers here. We're going to split them in half. And the second of these guys is actually going to go on a patrol mission. So maybe they're going to be a little bit more active there. We're going to see. I think six light cruisers is already a decent enough size to deal with these guys. Whew, right. 95%. Come on, come on, come on. They are losing organization, but so slowly. People over here are not moving yet, so I am optimistic that this is going to work. somewhat optimistic at least. And one of them is going to break off. These battles do need to keep going. Just attack again, I don't care. You do need to keep them in place while we are... again, I don't care. Just do it, please. There we go. Okay, we have conquered that area. So that means we can now go ahead and immediately tell our rail guys to link this up over here. I did screw that up, didn't I? Click, alt click. Come on. Right from here towards here. Did that work? I don't think it did. No, but it just doesn't seem it did work. Let's prioritize that. Okay. At least you have gotten over here. The rest of the area is slightly more vulnerable now. And I think we are going to be in supply here. So that should work once these defensive battles have run their course. Which they should fairly quickly. There we go. Okay. That's our first foothold. And what we're going to do next is we're going to try to encircle these guys. You're going to move down there, are you? 10 hours. 2 days. 15 hours. It would be brilliant to get that area. We could of course try to attack over here too. And you know what? We are going to try to do that. We're going to try exactly that. We're going to try to attack over here. We are going to bring our... you guys. And then, you know what? Like 3 of you? Just 1 of you maybe. Three of you. You're going to attack over there. If we can cross this river, I think that would be brilliant. I don't think we're going to overwhelm them down there, but that's not the point. The point is to keep them occupied while we're going to try to cross the bridge here. Notice our railway gun is moving in to help, so that's lovely to see. Anything else then that we need to do in Africa here? No, I don't think so. You guys are still training up. Looks like they could be overrun. Oh, look at that! Vichy France doing sensible things here with the Italians. Who would have thought? Okay, guys. Can I specifically ask you guys to stop it? Yeah. Okay. Good. Try to go towards Alexandria. I don't care. Let's do keep a little bit of an eye here because I want to find out whether our patrol mission is running into some problems or not. Seem to be doing fine for now. We don't send them over there, but that's okay. How about the mines? Do we have any mines here? 65. This is interesting up there. But certainly not quite as interesting as the area down here. Okay, we have a rail link. That's nice. Now we do need to have either this place or Karachi because, again, there's no supply hub here. There's only one in these other places. But I'm thinking that Karachi might be a viable objective here if we can cross there. If we can force the crossing. It appears we can't. You guys all going to try to move out. This is tough. This is tough. No big movement of troops over here anywhere, which is unfortunate. Yeah, we're losing this battle. Then at least try to win this one. Please, please. I do need to... If we get this, then we are fairly sure to get Karachi. If we get this, then we do have a rail link. It's good that we're keeping these guys up there pinned in, but that's about it. We do need to attack Karachi. We can't have them reinforce this position even further. We are already suffering here. That was so tempting. Okay, how are things going here? Honestly, not as great. That being said, there's 2 divisions up there. We could destroy one down here, maybe? Maybe? It's a small win, but it would be a win. Interesting, they're doing an offensive up there in the north. Karachi. Karachi, what are we going to do about you? Large amount of troops here, they do have some troops there. But really, really kind of difficult to force anything here. And they have gotten reinforcements. So we are destroying one of their units, but this does look like a fairly weak one. So hopefully that should not be too much of an obstacle. They are losing organization fairly quickly here, but is it going to be quickly enough? Rommel falls ill, that's also not great. I think he's the commander of the blue forces there, so Okay, you don't need to go down there. You need to go back and rest. That's going to be alright. Yeah, and most of these guys have stopped training up, so that's good. Can't see any big battles there. We are losing aircraft. Lots of them, but they are doing good things, so don't want to give up on that yet. How are our guys down here doing? Alright-ish. Lots of battles up there. That's good to see. That's good to see. Come on, come on. That was too small a gain to win us anything, so we need to have a little bit more here. Nah, it doesn't work. You guys, stop it. You guys, stop it. What's over here? Storm? Air detection, bombing, naval strike, carrier strike, yeah. I think the way to go is to do a direct attack on Karachi. Just everyone pile in. Ooh, National Focus bypassed. Stop. That's good. Second Vienna Award. So, who wants what? Transylvania? No. Transylvania? No. Let's give it in Romania. I do like Romania. Now we have Rome as obviously Italy as an ally, so that's good. Do we want to go Spain or Turkey? Turkey would allow us to become involved down here. That's good. Spain would obviously allow us to attack Gibraltar, which might even reduce or threaten the naval situation of the UK even more, which means they would have to run further convoys. And I kind of like that idea. I do kind of like that idea. I think Spain is the slightly better partner than Turkey for the moment. It's not exclusive, but we're going to start at least with them. And that does mean that we should briefly look at the rail lines, because I'm paranoid at this point. Let's do increase that at least by 1 level, and that should be somewhat prioritized. There we go. We are actually building a lot of this. Right, and then we do need to grab one army, and I think, which is the army with the Stadtkämpfer units. I forgot which one it was, but we did specifically set up one army group. These guys over here. You, second army. Where are you based? Magdeburg, and you have some supply issues. Okay, let's get you guys down here. I'm going to do that now because otherwise I'm going to forget. You guys going to go to Bordeaux. And then we have you ready to strike south and towards Gibraltar as soon as possible. Right, no. All of you. Right, come on. Karachi. Bastards. Oh, that does remind me, I think we should look to build up our intelligence branch a little bit more. Let's go with the Naval Department here. And the reason for that is simply I think we have the ability to use more of these guys, so let's try to use them. American division here, low on organization. 5 divisions all in all, but this guy is soon going to lose. This guy is soon going to lose. They're going to shuffle in more reinforcements, but I think we are going to win finally in this place here. Yeah. Indian Armored Division. Another Indian Division. Mayor Presidencial. Curious to see how many Mexicans are down here in India. Oh, for a second here I thought we had lost the light cruiser. Yeah, and that's exactly what I want. So who did that? Mainz, Magdeburg and Berlin. Mainz, Magdeburg and Berlin. Who are you? Are you in the first group or in the second? I think you're on the second. Lovely. Yes. So it was a good idea to do that, I think. And you know what? You guys just get reassigned to some of these groups with only 5. We'll need to check whether that's all the same type, but I'm going to do that in between episodes. Right. So, how are you guys doing? Come on. Yeah. And win. There we go. Karachi is now officially one of our areas here, and it even looks like we're getting... Really? So you're telling me we are sending from Rostock supplies all the way across Africa, across hostile waters into India now? Well, I'm not going to complain because I did not know that was possible at all, because we do have a rail link. But it surprises me nonetheless. But that should make our supply much, much, much better. Yeah, I think you can even tell now. So that is fantastic. There's the slight issue of the river crossings here. But still. 3 divisions up here. Ooh, 3 military factories. Yeah, I think we can build a little bit more of this. Oh, curious attempt there to cut us off. Interesting play by them. And we finally have supply getting all the way up here. I'm very happy about this development. I'm extremely happy about that. By the way, let's briefly look at research. So fighters, 135 days. Yeah, we're gonna be okay with the experience here. 26 days for the new submarine. Should be okay. How are operatives looking? Yeah, you're doing things, so that's good. This battle will work out in our favor, I've no doubt. We are defending a mountainous terrain. Yeah, let's see where they are weak. They're definitely sending more forces here. But finally I think we are getting the supplies that we need. If they are sending in a lot more forces, we are going to be in a bit of a pickle though. Do we think we can cross the river anywhere? Motorized equipment obviously isn't great for doing that. It's a lot of divisions down here. One day. 22. Yeah, you're going to shuffle all over the place. I would obviously like to cut these guys off, but only so much that we can do at the same time. Notice all the lines crisscrossing here. It's kind of funny a little bit. Okay, you guys fully loaded up? Yes. Let's try to drive towards El Alamein. We're going to try that again. Anything worrying over here? No, not really. Pakistan is looking tough in air battles, but that's going to be the way it is. Now this is the best position that we could be attacking, although it's very hot now. It's probably very hot everywhere, yes, yes. So, lucky we have our mountain troops over here, who are entrenched and very much built for hot climate, yes, yes. Now I'm thinking though, what I'm thinking is, we could edit this slightly. So we're gonna keep the mountain troops in this terrain, because this evidently is mountains. And we're gonna edit the front line too. So your objective is gonna be much more limited. It's gonna be much more like attack into this up over here. And let's try to pull in more troops. Let's see whether we do have the supply. So 7th Army, you can stop your training. And your job is now going to be to try to cross the river here. Let's actually check, sir. You are an infantry expert. Didn't we have another army somewhere over here which might be... Guys, you. Infantry, yeah. I'm looking for an engineer. Vlasov? No. Winter specialist, actually. Manstein. Fortress Buster and engineer. Sir, you've got a new job. Your job is going to be over here. Yellow army. Let's not forget about that. And attack. You know what? You can have a more gracious one. Right, and then let's... 7th army. That was a mistake. Sorry. You can revert to your training. There you go. Okay, so we're going to have the other army come down here and prepare for their attacks. I think you should be going there via rail. I can't see you going. I'm not sure where you are, actually. I must have clicked on them just a couple of seconds ago, didn't I? Manstein. Did I not ask you to do this down here? Jesus, I'd even set yellow army. Sometimes, you know, recording, it sounds like an easy thing to do, to record and speak at the same time, but sometimes it just really isn't. Right, let's get you go back to Baku. Half of you are going to go back to Grozny. And again, just, yeah, you're on your training schedule, so that's fine. Okay, you're going back, and someone from Europe is now coming over. Someone on rails? Yeah, you guys, good, good, good. I like it. Right, so everyone is shuffling about. These positions here down here should not be abandoned because we've got the motorized troops in here who are suffering a little bit of a supply shortage, but that's going to be fine. We're going to pull them back. And we might actually send them up here. Huh? How about that? Okay, let's wait until the new army arrives and then we can switch places. I think that's going to be alright. Yeah, we are seeing less convoys being lost now. The big question to me is that because they have less convoys and we've sunk most of the stuff that they do actually have? Or is that due to some other reason? Okay, we are taking a main, which seems to be going fairly well. They are taking down here. Yeah, let's keep these guys to the Italians. I don't think we need to overwhelm them. Especially if we can beat these divisions here. And if we can squeeze them in, make them transfer troops between the two fronts, I think that's going to be alright. You guys are all going back. No, 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 no. You can continue to attack, please. Alamein, 1, 2, 3. Naval Department done. Lovely. Let's go to, I think, Invisible Ink. Intelligence gained from operatives. Yes, please. There we go. How's our construction coming along? Pretty good. We're actually back to repairing stuff. I don't like repairing stuff because stuff repairs on its own. So let's continue to build up some naval assets here in some of what I think should now be our core territory, right? So, well, maybe not core, but it is at least our territory. So yeah, that should work. Aquitaine, we can deprioritize that. All of that is going to work. We are still building the supply hub down there in Pakistan, but I think we can continue with that. There's no immediate downside to doing this. I'm almost tempted to attack these guys again, but that would be foolish. Right, where are you guys coming? Yeah, you are coming down here. Nice and lovely. Good. Situation here? Situation here is you're doing stupid things. Let's maybe not. Can we go to Alexandria? No, I think this is gonna be asking for us to be wiped out there. So let's instead. Yeah, sure you can defend, but Manstein falls ill. So everyone who arrives in India is immediately falling ill. Is that it? I think it is. Okay, Rommel, you should be back on stage though. So let's send you up here, and then we're going to try to sever their rail lines and cause supply issues to them to the same extent that we had them before. While these guys here are drawing their supply. Everyone move up north, please. Yes, thank you. And once we've done that, once we have a reasonable amount of troops here, we're going to see whether they're going to move out in 6 hours. Yes, we're going to wait that long. There we go. Four divisions now. Let's try to get there. 91% looks good, but I'm not sure that's really going to be the way it is, because we are going to suffer supply shortages very shortly. And that's not going to be nice. I do almost want to keep them having this, even though it might be nice if we could attack from 2 directions here. So that does draw in more troops on their side, which is good. But is that really worth the fact that we don't have anything to do either? You don't need to take El Alamein. In fact, I would like it to be withdrawing. Submarine hull, yes. Very lovely. And the next thing is, okay, we do research the homing thing. We could go for the improved schnorkel, which gives us much lower submarine visibility. That's good. There's so many things here that we do need. Now, that being said, I think let's do something funny here and go for experimental rockets. Right, and then let's take a look at these submarines. So, submarines, here we go. The Type 9 is, yeah, pretty much laid out as we would think. So let's look at these guys. So if we give you a better engine, if we give you much better torpedo tubes, you're going to get torpedo tubes. You are going to get a schnorkel, or could we give you a radar installation actually? Surface detection would go up by... It's fairly expensive though, so I don't think it no, that's not cost efficient. Let's give you that instead. Although historically, of course, that was a really good thing. And we are going to call you the Type... what was the electric submarine of the Germans called? I think the Type 21? I'm not sure. I'll need to double check. Right, looks good to me. Save you up. We are going to decommission actually the older types, and we don't need them anymore. Well, the only question is, shall we do an upgrade here of you guys with better engines, better torpedo tubes, and and better torpedo tubes? Sorry, which one is that? No. Type 9. I think that's our most numerous one. If we gave you all of this stuff, how much would you gain in combat power? And how much would it cost? Refit cost would almost be half of a new submarine, so I'm not sure. One knot more speed, slightly less visibility, 25% more torpedo attack. I don't think it's a very worthwhile upgrade, simply because the costs are too high. What happens if we only upgrade the torpedo tubes? Because I think the engine was really not that useful. Okay, that's only a quarter, and it does increase your combat capabilities by around a quarter. And it would cost us 9. You know what? No. No, we don't need that. Right, so what we're going to do then is, of course, we are going to try to build a couple of these guys too. So let's set it up like that. You're going to get very long build queues of that. You're just going to finish what you have been doing. Then all of these guys are going to finish what they have been doing. And all of that is going to flow into the submarines. Yes, I like it. Good. Yeah, I know we are building old equipment, but it's only going to finish the run that we have already started. 95%. Come on, guys. Come on. You can do it. I believe in you. It's not entirely true. I only halfway believe in you, but can't really say that, can I? Let's try to get the crossing down here. Come on, come on, come on, come on. If we get this, this is going to be huge, because that means these guys are going to fall out of supply. There we go. Fantastic. Good, good, good stuff. Okay, they're attacking us here now. Understandable. Homing torpedo done. Lovely. We're doing so great in our naval capabilities. Schnorkel, yeah, we could. But it's going to take so long. And I think the industry is so important. Now, we are good on rubber, actually, so we didn't need to be too concerned there. We could go for... Production efficiency cap is always going to go up by 10%, so either retention or growth. I think growth is a little bit better. Let's go for that. Producing more stuff is simply going to be very useful. 95, 96. Pilots being promoted. Really, you're not managing to attack here. Well, if that's the case, then don't. That's surprising. Still, this is good. And I don't think this supply problem here is accurate. No supply can be tracked from capital. Why? I think it's because we just recently conquered that, but it is going to become better in a moment. And yeah, look at that. These guys are now out of supply. As are in fact these guys up here. Whereas we aren't anymore. And consequently they are trying to withdraw there. Whereas we are moving down there. Do we have a reasonable chance of overwhelming them? They are low on supply, so we might be able to do this. Let's just throw in a motorized troop there to top it off. You guys are all moving about. Surprising that we couldn't break through down there. I would love to break through here, but it looks less likely. So I think probably the best chance that we have of actually crossing is by attacking on a wide front. Come on. Why don't we... No supply connection from capital. There is a supply connection. It's just probably going to take a moment. This is such a... That almost feels like unity of command. It's such a puzzle. You guys are moving back. This is a mess down here. No immediate dangerous invasion or anything that I can see, so that's okay. Most of our guys have finished their trainings. Some of them are still training up. That's okay though. Move up here to the north. How's their supply looking? Oh, look at that. They are building up something over here. To get more supplies over there, I suppose. If only we could flank around there, that might be mightily useful. Oh, we can deploy units, and I think that does mean our Marines. Lovely. Now, that might be a little bit too much, because these guys are not necessarily built in a way that I would like them to be built. But that's still good to see that we've got these Marines. Now, that will enable us to do some funny things. Maybe firstly with Cyprus, but later on, of course, with the UK itself. Anything we want to do down here? Oman could be a worthwhile target. There's a little bit of oil here. A little bit of oil there. Now, obviously, Ceylon is a great target. Lots and lots of rubber. But we do need to break through here somehow. And I'm afraid that they're going to pull in more and more units while we're here. And they do have an enormous amount of troops, right? So they have... Always hate that. They must have... I'm guessing around 600 divisions. There's no way to know for sure. But they are going to bring more and more in. Now that's not necessarily bad because they do fight on other fronts too, and it's good if they can withdraw there, but I want to get into maneuver warfare here, and that means reducing the amount of troops basically. Yeah, we are starting to suffer from low supply. It's not quite as bad though. It's much worse for them actually. But yeah, 6 divisions might work out actually, might work out. Still, do we want to try to overwhelm them here and flank into there? Or over there and do a wider flank? I think that's potentially the way to go. We do need this rail supply to come back online though. Due to not having full control of the state. Got it. That's it. Sin 2. Would be lovely to encircle them, but again, I kind of think that's not going to work. So maybe throw them out over here, have a good foothold to potentially attack a location like this from 3 different sides. That would make this river crossing a lot easier. We'll see. I'm going to think about that a little bit, but now I do need to place in a cut. So, thank you very much for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed. Do leave a like and everything, and I hope to see you around next time. Bye-bye, guys.